Hi, Capricorn. This mid-May reading feels incredibly deep already. Somebody here is carrying so many emotions for you. Emotions they've been trying to hide, suppress, and run from for a very long time. But the question is, why do they still feel so connected to you even after everything? Why does your energy stay on their mind day and night no matter how hard they try to distract themselves? Um, this person misses you more than they can even explain. They feel lost without your love, your warmth, your voice, your energy, and deep down, they know they pushed away somebody who truly loved them. This person is finally realizing that fear, pride, ego, and emotional walls only left them lonely. Because the truth is, nobody compares to you. Nobody touches their soul the way you do. Um, this person wants a new beginning. They want honesty, passion, healing, stability. They want to hold you, protect you, love you openly, and finally stop pretending they don't care. But deep down, they're terrified. Terrified of rejection, terrified you may have moved on, terrified they waited too long to tell you how deeply they truly love you. So trust your intuition because somebody is waking up emotionally, spiritually, and realizing this connection may have always been destined. And let's get into your reading.
All right. So your person is definitely in a place where they're thinking. You could have known about somebody or felt like there was something off with your person. Um, like I said, I feel like some of you guys probably know that there was an additional or an external energy that was around your person that maybe was allowing this person to stay in a lower vibration or allowing this person to remain stuck and stagnant in a 3D type of energy bound to friendships, lifestyles, decisions, whatever it may be. And I feel like this person is going through a major awakening here. And there's so much that this person wants to come forward. There's a lot that they really want to express to you that I feel that they've held within inside. And for this person, in the sense of communication, I feel like communicating how they really feel about you, that's something that maybe they're not 100% confident about because these are feelings or these are emotions that if they felt them in the past, it ended up significantly poorly. Or also too, I feel like this person is really scared to be vulnerable with you. Scared to show you the softer aspect of them, of themselves. And it's very similar to somebody, for example, if somebody wore makeup for the first time and then everybody roasted them, okay, because maybe they look like, I don't know, the female gremlin after she got let eat fed, right? You're not going to want to wear makeup again. So I feel like with this person, I think it's about moderation and I think it's about consistency and it's also about energy. Your person is understanding that maybe in the past, either the love that they offered somebody or the feelings that they had when they were younger, that this is a completely different situation. And I think in order to view you as different and in order to see your energy in its truth, right? Because sometimes I feel like when it comes to your energy in particular, people either get it or they don't. People either love you or they probably don't like you at all. And the reason that they don't like you, they may not even have a real reason why they don't like you. It's just an energetic thing. And I feel like with your person, they've finally had some type of epiphany, hopefully at Tiffany's, right? About the significance of you and about no matter who they think about, you're the only person that they care about. So if they were dealing with somebody or if they are dealing with somebody, your person is beginning to understand that you and this person are not on the same level, that you guys are not even the same category or in the same friend group. That this is a situation where maybe you are organic grown fruit, okay? And this person is that plastic, Mattel type of fruit that, is fake, right? It's two different things. But I also feel like because maybe the coloring was different, maybe, everything looked perfect until this person got up close and realized, wow, there's nothing deeper than what is in front of me. So your person is beginning to identify who is there for them. And this doesn't even need to be even in a relationship sense, like an intimacy. This could just even be platonic relationships where they're acknowledging they're not you. They're acknowledging not only were you a great friend to them, that you gave them great advice, that you listened to them, but you also didn't take anything as well, where the people around them were completely different. I feel like your person is acknowledging that the people around them had ulterior motives. I think that they're beginning to realize that once they begin this evolution, this spiritual passageway, what they were used to accepting, or what they were used to being around, that's no longer going to be something that is applicable for that person. Right? It's kind of like when you get older, all of a sudden you can't drink milk, you're lactose intolerant, or you can't eat carbs, right? It's because your body is changing, your chemistry is changing. It's a very similar type of energy when it does come to your person's frequency elevating. All of a sudden, in this elevated frequency, they're able to see that not only was somebody around them that wasn't healthy for them, that didn't have the right mindset, but that this person also kept them stuck and stagnant. And for some of you, I don't know why, but there was an energy around them that was very negative, in the sense of if your person had certain dreams or aspirations, it's like this person would kind of squish it before it would begin. So there is a level of pessimistic energy to this person. It's almost coming in as like the star reversed, but it's coming in as an energy of this person not really wanting your love to succeed or to outgrow them, because they knew that they were going to leave. This is also something about your person setting the record straight for somebody, because I feel like, I don't know why, but I keep getting that there was some type of conversation. And again, this is in reverse about I have side people and I've been lying. That's in reverse. So your person, I feel like, had a conversation with somebody recently, whether it was a friend, a cousin, a nephew, an ex person that maybe they were intimate with, or an ex-lover. Your person had a conversation with them where they were very clean and clear with what they wanted. This is also somebody, for some of you, where if they do know about you, because some do know, for instance, I had a reading yesterday and the woman said to me, she's like, "Oh my God, I love your readings. Your readings are amazing. They resonate for me in a way you don't understand." And I said, "Really? That's amazing." She said, "But not the way you think." And I said, "Well, what do you mean not the way that I think?" And she said, "I'm the other person. I'm the side person. So your readings are resonating for me, but from the side person's perspective." So what that told me, okay, is that there are people that are watching the readings, right? And they have different angles. But I also feel that your person came forward and had a conversation, or let it be known that they were not interested in the other party. They just weren't interested in it. And I feel like this person, if they were a player, they're coming out of this player energy. If they were very selfish with their needs, they're coming out of that energy. But there's something here about your person setting the record straight with whoever was stopping them from progressing. Okay. And this is something where they knew that they have to learn how to express themselves, because they had to tell this person, "I'm not interested in you. I don't want anything from you. I need you to leave me alone." And the reason that your person had this conversation with the people around them, and again, it doesn't have to be a romantic situation. It can be in a platonic setting. But for a lot of you, 60-70% of you, there was a third party here that your person needed to let go of. And it wasn't somebody that I feel like your person necessarily loved, but I also feel like this is an energy that your person felt like this is what they deserve, which was much less than what you were offering. And again, I think that says more about them than it does about you. But in this awakening, your person is beginning to understand that they do deserve love. But in order for them to deserve love, they have to do something different. And if this is somebody that's been running and you've been chasing, and they've been in a very feminine energy where you've been the one that's really coming to them, you've been the one asking them to see them, you've been the one, really putting your energy out there, I feel like there's something where you pulled back, and now this person is in a place where they want to take the lead. And there's something in particular here that I do feel like your person is planning when it comes to you. And they want to either set the record straight, take you out. Because again, this person really does feel like you and them were made for one another. But I also think with this individual, they were doing a lot of hiding between or behind materialistic things. Now, I had a conversation with somebody that I absolutely love and adore, and what she had said to me was, do you know that there's a direct correlation or a direct link between people that have significant mother woundings and material possessions? It's almost like if you're not given the type of emotional love, care, and support, you put that energy into finances or into material things. So your person, due to the lack of emotional stability from a child, I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that hides behind material things. This is somebody that will focus on money. This is somebody that could put money above everything. This is somebody where, they want to look like they're keeping up with the Joneses, or that they have something, when in reality, they're realizing it's fake. They're realizing that the real win is you. I don't know why, but that's what I heard. I heard that the real victory is them having you, because with you, I feel like anything becomes possible. And what was limited here with the people around them, that door becomes unlocked. That door becomes wide open spaces. And I feel like there's something where they keep showing you horses, but wild horses, where your person is breaking free from the restraints of their past. They're able to acknowledge what they deserve and what they don't. And this is somebody that I feel like is really working on themselves to be the best version of them. Because again, they know that you need them to be consistent. They know that they've let you down. They know that you're frustrated because they insinuate one thing and they do something different. They know that they haven't shown up for you when you really deserved it. And I feel like with this person, for some reason, the way that they viewed your relationship was through a very narrow lens, where they thought that being with you or having this deep emotional connection, it came with a lot of restrictions. Whether that's restricting them from having a good time, whether it's this person not wanting to be controlled, to do what they want to do, to live their life. But I feel like for some of you, they thought that you were going to stop them from having something, or stop them from having fun, or whatever it may be, not realizing it's the complete opposite. And the more consistent this person is, the more that they begin to see, or the more that they'll begin to realize how you begin to open up. But it's something about this person being that lotus, going through a purification process where they needed to go through the mud with this other energy, and realize if you don't like waking up dirty every morning, then you probably shouldn't go roll in the mud with the pigs. So there's something here with this person where they're beginning to understand that the people around them are directly impacting and influencing their finances, their mood, their everything. I also feel like this is somebody that ran from you because they felt like it was safer to run. And I also feel like your person went through a significant dark night of the soul, or there was a very darker aspect to whatever was occurring with your person. And what you may or may not know is that you are actually the one thing, or the one person that really helped them get out of this nasty place. Whether you were there for them for somebody that passed away, whether you were there for them when one of their family got sick, whether they lost their job, whatever it may be, I feel like this person, what you didn't see is that they were really, really depressed. And I feel like you really wanted them at this time to take the lead. But for some of you, you may have not even really calculated how depressed this person was, how much this person was actually struggling, because I feel like they put on a good face. And I also feel like the more depressed they became, or they were, that's also when this person would engage in just lower vibrational activities, whether that's drinking, whether that's substances, whether that's partying, whatever it may be, in order to numb whatever they were going through. But now they're sitting here saying, I want to be more consistent. I definitely feel like this is somebody that may have made something else a priority over you, because whatever you were asking from them, I feel like at that time, they weren't ready for. It almost was like too much for them to handle. And I feel like with this person, my mind is telling me no, but my heart is telling me yes. It's almost like that song, but my body is telling me yes. Like, what is that song, Bump and Grind? So logically, right, the 3D version of your person was saying, listen, being with the collective, that's a significant risk. For whatever reason, they viewed it as a risk with you. So whether you're different or whatever it may be, there's something I feel like with this person that mentally they're like, there's no way on God's green earth, okay, that the collective is really serious about me. Or the closer the collective gets, they're going to realize that I'm not the person that they think I am. Or the closer that the collective gets, they're going to see that, I'm not all that I'm cracked up to be. It's like this person had a lot of doubts, but the doubts were associated to themselves. I also feel like with this person, you give them butterflies, you make them happy, and it's almost like that for real happy. You make their heart skip a beat because I feel like you have a different level of understanding with them that other people may not see. And I also feel like with your person, what you may not know is that your person actually talks a lot about you, even to this other energy, which is funny. So whoever they made a priority, what's ironic about that is that they were actually talking about you to this individual. They maybe didn't say, I'm dating the collective, or the collective is angry because I'm being very like hot and cold. No, they didn't say that. They said they kept talking about you, or your name kept getting brought up, but not in a romantic setting. Like they were talking about like, oh yeah, Jenny did such and such, or Rachel said this, or Steph said that, or Alex was over there on Walk and Don't Walk, or Alexis said whatever. But I also feel like outside of this person, your person was very proud to let people know that you were theirs. Like they were very, very happy to like let people know. They wanted everybody to know because they're very attracted to you. Again, you're mine only. Okay? You heal me. And again, it's funny because these are the two cards that are on the bottom. I have financial issues that's making me insecure, and does money matter to you? So this person, again, I feel like they're dealing with a lower vibrational version of you because this person may not have as much as you. This could be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or even financially and physically. But your person wants to be able to provide for you, and they want to seem like they have it all together. But again, you're mine only. I tell everyone you are mine, okay? My feelings for you are too intense, and I want to express my truth, okay? So, and it's interesting because, again, what is this person's truth? This person's truth is the fact that they have very deep feelings for you. This person's truth is the fact that everybody around them, or the people around them, they know that there's something different about you. Even if you think, well, their friends don't know about me, that's not true. They talk about you because you and them have some very deep conversations that I feel like they sit there and process at later dates, but there's something here where this person wants to come forward to you. I'm going to say this though, if you are kind of like a more tougher personality, and you know what I mean by that, your person also didn't want to bend the knee. You may have a personality that isn't for the faint of heart, in the sense of you're going to say and you're going to express your truth regardless. And it's very non-emotional for you. It could be emotional with this person, but I feel like the way that you communicate yourself to them, you say the things that are hard because you want forward progression, because you're held by a higher level of morals. So I feel like with this person, they were worried because I'm not going to kiss your you know what. Okay. I also feel like whoever this additional energy is, this he or she, that was just a good time, or helped them during moments where maybe you and this person separated, or whatever it may be, because I feel like this energy only would come around when this person was extra stressed, or when they felt judged by you, or they felt like you and them had some type of weird falling out. This could have even been somebody from their past that's trying to circle the block, but they're very, very jealous of you. And I also feel like their friends are jealous of you. There are certain family members that are jealous of you. And I feel like with your person, with this individual, they don't care. They don't care who's jealous. They don't care what they're saying. They don't care what the gossip is around you in this connection. They understand that they're jealous because of your energy. And in the process, this is also somebody that's sitting here saying, how could I hurt somebody so pure? How could I hurt somebody that just wanted to love me? How could I hurt somebody that's so beautiful and handsome on the inside? And I feel like with this person, believe it or not, here's the crazy thing. The more that this person is beginning to understand your significance, Because for some of you, I feel like this person pushed you away because you were too good to be true, or because they felt like it was all in their head. I just keep hearing, like, how can somebody like you want somebody like me out of everybody? Like, why? I just keep hearing, why me? This person keeps asking the why me. And I feel like you maybe asked for space from your person, or your person, whatever it is. It seems like there was a pause where your person could sit here and really, like, think about everything, where they began to really accept how amazing you are inside and out. But I also feel like your person is very sorry for how they've done things. I'm genuinely sorry I hurt you. I really do want to marry you one day. But I feel like they needed to take space from this other energy in order for them to see the truth. And again, I think what you don't see is that your person feels like they're going crazy in this connection. I think you make this person very, very nervous, because when you talk to them or when you say something to them, you see right through them. They can't lie to you. They can't BS you. They can't tell you something that isn't true. And I feel like that makes them nervous, because again, I feel like this is somebody that was really scared of that depth of commitment. You could say, yeah, but they got married. So what? I married somebody I didn't even love when I was younger. In fact, I didn't like him at all, but I was like, listen, I can do this. I'm tough. He checks the boxes, right? And people are in arranged marriages all the time. There's no reason why I can't figure this out. It's just simple. But it wasn't that simple, because for me, my heart never loved him, and it just didn't work. It's something that this person is beginning to realize, that now that they've experienced the true love, the things that they were used to accepting and dealing with, that's no longer valid. And I also feel like with this person, they don't feel good enough for you. And this is also somebody that's very much over the games. They're tired of playing the games. They know what they want, and they definitely want you. But again, I feel like this is somebody that wants you. But I also feel like their feelings for you are very strong. Their feelings for you are very deep. And their feelings for you, they're realizing I can't play games with them, is what I just heard. Like, it doesn't work. And I feel like the fact that, I know what I want, and that's you. My feelings for you are too intense. They are jealous. Well, the people around them, I feel like, are going to be very jealous at your connection. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like it's more of like a subconscious energy, where people may just intuitively know that this is different between you and your person. But I want to find out why they're jealous. Why are people jealous? Why does the collective person think people are jealous? By the way, this is the Respectfully the Truth by messages by Julissa. I think you guys can grab this on Etsy. And if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. All right. Why are they jealous? Because you're that person. 9 of Pentacles. There's something about you where you're so detail oriented, and they just said like they ate, which was very interesting. That's very interesting terminology. Maybe you're a cook, or you like to cook, or you're a chef, or your person is in like the industry where they work in a lounge. They're a bartender, they're a cook, they're a chef, or something. I don't know. No. That's not for all of you, but for some of you, it's something about the way that you are. It's the way that you put yourself together. It's like people are viewing you as one living in your truth, right? This is Venus and Virgo. So that's like all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed. Not only that, but you smell good, you look good, you're very focused. Focused on who you are. For some of you, they're jealous of your financial status and the way that you glow. You have a level of abundance. Your energy is reflecting abundance. Abundance is not just financial though. Abundance comes in all areas and aspects of your life, where people are viewing you as happy. How dare the collective be happy? Look at those freaks of the week over there, right? But I also feel like you're living in your truth, and they're jealous because you get a lot of attention And I also feel like your self-worth for how you feel about yourself, how you view yourself, people are really watching you in your personal power, right? The solar plexus chakra. You're somebody that's very confident. You don't have a problem telling somebody where to go and how to get there and walk and don't walk over there. But I also feel like it's the way that you assert yourself. It's your confidence. And I feel like your confidence is bothering people that are insecure. You are going to bother people that are insecure. And if you are at a very beautiful high vibration and you're dealing with, Muttley down at the bottom, and it's not a physical thing, it's an energetic thing, because you can look at somebody that's beautiful and have a disgusting taste in your mouth because that person's insides are rotten. But it's the way you carry yourself that bothers these people. And I also feel like what these people don't understand is it took you a long time to build up your self-confidence, to be comfortable with who you are, to be comfortable in your skin, and to be comfortable with, being you. Because for a lot of you, you've done this by yourself. You've not had anybody helping you. You've done this alone. And I also feel like, too, there is this judgment moment where you're changing. You may have even changed physically, spiritually, but you're also encouraging this person to follow their destiny. You have Sagittarius energy. You also have Capricorn energy. It could be a Sag Capricorn cusp. But needless to say, the reason that everybody is jealous right now when it comes to your connection is because they know you're different. They can see that your person, the way that they view you, the way that they feel about you, it's completely, completely different. Two separate narratives. One is dollar store turkey. You know what I mean? The other is like Wagyu beef. There's no comparison, and it has to do about an energetic match. It's not about finances. Because here's the thing. Sometimes I feel like in these readings, people will take things very personal and then they'll say things in the comment section. And what I acknowledge, even if they're nasty towards me, I'm like, oh, I triggered that person. Because the only way you're going to type something kind of foul and off the hook is if it triggered you, because there's something off. But I also feel like there's judgment that it's different. And I think that it's accepting that your person is different. And I do feel like these are a couple of individuals, Libra energy, that probably tried to tear you apart or tried to find your flaws. You could even come off as like an ice queen or as if you just don't care. But what people don't know is how balanced you are. But you may come across very cold because you're not entertaining a lot of people. Or you know what you want. This is also coming in as like Viking energy. You know how the Vikings were? Where there was like a level of, not even swag to them, because I wouldn't even say it was that. It was just an energy where they were very confident in their skill set and nobody could tell them any different, or you could square up. This is that energy with you where it's like, you can't tell me I'm not that person. You can't tell me I'm not on my mission. You can't tell me that I'm not doing something significantly special. And I feel like that's bothering the people because they know that your person is in love with you. The Lovers is here. The 20th may be significant. You may be born on the 20th, 9/6, 6/9, 6/10. 10/6, just heard 69 or 96. You could be born in 96 or 69. But this is significant here because everything is changing. But what they're beginning to realize is not only is your person changing and they're getting on the right path, right? The path to expansion, but it's also a path to change. And for some of these people, they feel like your person is going to cut them out of the destiny, of the opportunities, because people are around your person for some of you for financial gain or for what they can do for them. But again, no matter what they've communicated to this person, because I do feel like there is a level of petty energy, right? Like there is a level of pettiness here where they could have even watched you and stopped you and tried to really pay attention to what you're doing. Like, how are you wearing your hair? What is your nail color? How do you dress? If you do certain things, what do you do, right? Are you somebody that's in the gym? Are you working out? Like, this is somebody that was really trying to understand what it was about you that separated everything. And they felt like maybe if I make certain adjustments, they'll view me the same way. But the problem with the adjustments that I feel like this other individual was making was that it wasn't real to them. It was superficial. Sure, you can change your nail color. to white, to blue, to purple, to pink, to whatever, but your insides are still the same. So there's somebody here that definitely could have really been trying to be you for this person. But I feel like what they're realizing is they fell short. They definitely fell short. They're upset. Scorpio energy, Mars and Scorpio. Because here's the thing with this person, they trying to take action underneath the scenes, right? That's what Mars and Scorpio does. How it takes action. It takes action in a way where you don't see it coming. It's almost like a passive aggressive action, in my opinion, versus Mars and Aries, which is aggressive. So this individual had ulterior motives with why they were watching you, why they were stalking you, why they were saying things on you or talking negatively about you. And they were really trying to compare or to compete, because there was a significant comparison. And that's that Four of Cups, right? Where you're comparing yourself to somebody else, right? Oh, well, I got water with ice. You got, iced tea. It's completely different. It's like this person was comparing themselves to you, but the more that they began to watch you, the more that they began to compare themselves to you, the more that they hurt their own feelings. And that's why they were taking action behind the scenes in order to try to control this narrative with your person, but it didn't work, is what I heard. They just ended up hurting their own feelings. All right, let's go ahead and get into the extended. I do want to see if I feel like this person is talking about you. I want to know what they're saying about you to their friends and to their family. And I also want to dive deeper into this jealousy energy as well, because the thing is, it's not about focusing on the negativity, but it's about illuminating it so that if you feel a weird energy around you, you're going to know why. All right. All right, let's get into it. What is the collective's person? What is their energy in general right now? What's their overall energy? Are they high vibrational? Are they in a low vibration? What's their energy? Beautiful. Page of Cups. Okay, I like this energy. This is an energy of being very nostalgic. This is also kind of like a childlike energy, but not in the way that you would think in a negative way. But this is this person being very optimistic. They're in a very like dreamy state where they're imagining, they're thinking, and this is somebody that has a lot of admiration for when it does come to you. All right, so the he or she, wait, let me ask my question. The he or she that the collective's person was talking about earlier in the reading, what is their energy when it comes to the collective's person? Or what is the energy between the collective's person and that he or she energy that the person needed to set straight? Eight of Pentacles, this could be somebody possibly that they work with, or this is definitely, with Virgo energy, a separation of assets and working on something. We're going to figure out, are they working on getting that together? What are they working on? Okay. We're also going to find out here why this person was very, very jealous, because I do get that there's a jealous energy around you and around your person, but I feel like it's for their friends. Like friends are jealous because I feel like this person is getting something that maybe, I don't know why, but I get that there's a lot of competition around your person, which is odd to me when you're with your friends, but right on. All right. And I'm also going to see, what are they telling people? So people are jealous. Why are the people jealous? And what exactly are they talking about? Because I keep getting that they're opening up and they're talking about you a lot. For some of you, this is somebody that's like telling like a random waiter or a server or a bartender. I don't know why, but for some of you, I see this person sitting down and just having like a conversation. For others of you, it's even them having a conversation with an older child or somebody that it's like they're just talking, I feel. By the way, all of this is going to be available on They Said It. They Said It is available on Vimeo. The link for that will be in the comment section below, but it's great because it's a deep dive into your person's psyche. And if this reading resonates and you want the extension of it, where you want the 3D version, where you know exactly what's going on with your person at this moment in the 3D, the extended is great. It is a great choice for you to check out. Okay, so the link for that will be in the comment section. We pull more messages, we pull oracle messages, and it is brief. All right. What is your person thinking about? This Emperor energy. Okay. I love this energy. Your person is very focused right now on the real truth. This is also somebody that's had a level of wisdom, or there was something recently that your person found out that surprised them, that made them move different, or made them come at you differently. What is his person? What is their energy towards the collective right now? What's this person's energy towards the collective? Wow. The Emperor. So what I know what's funny? For some of you, the third party or that external energy that was coming in the beginning of the reading, they may think your person is separating themselves in order to work on something, but in reality, your person is separating themselves from people in order to become this Emperor. It's double Emperor energy. It's fours. 44, you may be 4, you may be a life path 4. I just feel like there's something here where your person wants to come in and they want to stabilize it. Not only do they want to stabilize it, they want to ground it. Not only do they want to ground it, they want to move in with you. Not only do they want to move in with you, they want to go on vacation with you. Not only do they want to do that, they want to have a child with you for some of you. There's a lot of energy that's coming in here when it does pertain to this person. What is a collective nafsi coming with this situation? What is a collective nafsi coming that they do need to acknowledge? King of Swords. Okay. Be aware, don't say I didn't tell you. There is some type of conversation coming forward for you. It's by somebody that's been watching you very, very closely. The Hangman energy, this is somebody that's wanted to say something for a period of time. And it is about your 2 of Cups and your 5 of Cups. So this could be your person coming forward and having this expression of how they feel. But I feel like this energy, it's not. This is somebody that's in a restrictive energy. This is somebody that's upset over this right here. What's the collective's advice when it comes to this connection? Okay. Your advice is don't be afraid to take risks. Take a chance on them. If they're still in your heart and it feels right, why not take the small risk no matter what? It's almost like if you're dealing with a snake, you become a snake charmer. Or there's something in this energy where I feel like with your person, I really do believe this. I think it's about you kind of taking risks. And I think the one thing that really, look, there's that force. The one thing that really inspires this person is how independent you are. Your independence is a turn on for them. They will enjoy seeing you as your own person and more likely to chase you if you don't bend over backwards to please them. Maintain your independence. I feel like this energy was very dependent on them. I think that's also why they didn't appreciate it, because if your person is an Emperor energy, they're very, very focused on what they want to obtain. They don't have time to sit here and babysit. They don't have time to sit there and have discussions about things that maybe aren't happy for this person. Okay, so that's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.